Why, hello everyone! I'm your lovely host, Innocent, and welcome to Silent Storms. Now, I saw this while browsing itch.io. I also apologize because I've been playing a lot of itch.io's games this week. I'm really tired. Okay, a kitten is a lot of work. But I saw this one and it caught my eye because it's apparently this developer's first game and first game jam. And it was a cute little short visual novel, so I thought I'd play it. Enter your name below. My name? Innocent. Did I spell it right? Yeah, I did. Fuck yeah. You've heard your teacher's warnings about the storm, but you know you must get home before it gets too much later. The professor already held class over later than usual, and in your rush to get to class, you barely remembered to refill your cat's food bowl. You hadn't paid too much attention to the weather forecast, assuming whatever precipitation a you guy would get would only be a drizzle. Okay. If only you had listened to the weather girl a little bit longer, you would have known it was the biggest storm of the season. The storm seemed to be picking up a bit, though. You're not sure you're going to be able to walk home alone through all this downpour. You don't have anything but a ragged hoodie to protect yourself from the storm. You figured it would be nice all day. As you stop to reevaluate, you catch the sight of a nearby convenience store. After seeing your classmates shuffle home with umbrellas, you think it may be time to invest in one yourself. Umbrellas are good to have. I mean, I don't own one, so, you know. After combing through the store's aisles, you realize there aren't many choices here. The umbrellas seem to be pretty picked over. There's only 2 umbrellas left for sale, a green umbrella and a yellow umbrella. Which color do you choose? I don't like green, so let's go with yellow. You decide to pick the yellow umbrella. You're willing to spend a bit more for quality. As you reach for the yellow umbrella, you hear someone drop their things in the aisle and frantically rush over to you. Toma? Stop! Don't take that umbrella! I was just headed back over to grab that. How did you even find it? I made sure it was tucked behind the cans of beans. Maybe the manager moved it back when I wasn't looking. I put it there for this exact reason. Anyway, value customer, is there any other umbrella you'd be willing to take instead? Aren't you working? Working? Oh, my uniform is still on. No, my shift's over. I was coming over here to get this umbrella. Well, after I did a little bit of grocery shopping. Anyway, please, let me have that umbrella. I can give you the green one for a discount. Let's share it. Sure. Yes, alright. I'll go take this apron off first and we'll get going. I won't take too long. This is how you pick up a date. You and Toma walk out of the store together. Oh, isn't he cute? The rain is really bad today. I hope that people are careful today. In rain like this, drivers tend to run into power lines. Come to think of it, it won't be very good for my veggies either. Veggies? Yeah, I've been taking care of a couple withering tomato plants. I managed to finally get them all cleaned up and sprouting again, but it's a lot of hard work, especially chasing off the wildlife. I was so upset the other day. I worked so hard on grooming them, and then my fruit was stolen by a raccoon. There are no raccoons out here. I really want to see one. Hate to admit it, but I was a bit scared seeing him in the middle of the day. My poor tomato plants. It's Innocent, right? Have you ever had a tomato fresh off of the vine? Maybe I could pay you back with one. I love tomatoes. Aren't they great? It's so exciting to watch plants grow. And I think when you eat them organically like that, it's a lot better for you in the long term. You should shop for fruits and veggies from the farmer's market sometime. They're a bit smaller than the plants from the grocery store, though, so you'll have to buy more. Fresh fruit is always nice. Yeah, they're much better for your body. If you ever want to grow your own, you can always ask me. Well, if you want to, that is. No pressure. Innocent, thank you for walking with me. I hope I wasn't too pushy back there. I was a little anxious about walking home in this storm by myself. I kept thinking the yellow umbrella would be my silver of sunshine. That's a bit cliche. Sorry. Still, I feel like I'll make it home okay now that I'm with you. Innocent, is there someone you care about at home? My cat. Oh, you have a cat? I hear thunderstorms can be really stressful for some cats. We should try to hurry then, right? Are you going home to someone? Me? Oh, I live alone. It's a bit hard now. I've never really been on my own. Do you know how hard it is to remember to clean the dishes regularly? Innocent, I'm pretty jealous you get to go home to your cat. Innocent? Would you, mind if I spoke openly about something? I just need someone to listen, I guess. Stormy days like this make me sentimental. There's just been something on my mind, and it's hard lately for me to open up to those that I know. If you could listen to me for just a little while, I would really appreciate it.
Yeah, go ahead, buddy.
Thank you. Where do I start? The storm really makes me nervous. My parents, they crashed in a storm like this when I was a child. My aunt took me in. She's taken care of me since then, and she was very dear to me after going through a trauma like that. Well, you can imagine it's been really hard for me lately. About a month ago, she passed. It's been 5 weeks and 3 days. I haven't been able to stop thinking about them. My mom, my dad, and my aunt. My family's just slipped away. I feel so alone. My aunt, she didn't tell me she was sick. I think she wanted me to remember her being upbeat and positive. I have to admit, her positivity was contagious. She raised me to be the same way, happy and smiling, but also just as stubborn. Right now, it's hard for me to ask for help from anyone. I think my friends cared more when it first happened. Now I just have to hurry up and get back to smiling and joking with everyone. But it's so hard. And it hasn't gotten easier. I wish it was still here. If I only had known. Okay. Be strong for her is a good motivational thing, but also kind of cheap. Take your time is also very cheap. I'll go with this one. Oh, fuck. You sound like my boss. Last week it got to be too much. I kept thinking about her while I was stocking the shelves. Strawberry shortcakes are back in season. My aunt really liked to eat those. It was the best way to get me to eat fruit when I was a kid. Anyway, I got a bit emotional and the customer was concerned. My boss told me to go home early right after. My emotions were affecting my performance negatively. Do people not care much for others who are grieving? It's so hard. My aunt was my last living relative. The house is so empty without her. You're right, though. Even now I just thought of the past. I have to keep moving forward. I don't think she would want me to sit and dwell. It's out of character for me. I have to keep being happy for her. I just wonder when it will stop hurting. There are traces of her everywhere, even the tomato plants. I thought she would be happy if I kept them in her absence. You think I should? I feel like I've been a bit too emotional. I'm not used to it all. It's so overwhelming. It's just as hard to pretend to be happy, though. I feel so much anger. How could she not tell me all of this time? Did she think I wasn't mature enough to handle the truth? I could have helped her. We could have worked through it together. But I think that's how she wanted it. I think she knew I would have been so worried. Still, I can't help but wonder sometimes if she was just tired of struggling all the time. Our life together was hard, but we always did okay in the end. We both put our best efforts. You do? Innocent. Thank you. I can't believe I just rambled on about this so suddenly. I'm sorry for suddenly bombarding you with all of this. We're perfect strangers, but for some reason I felt like I could talk to you about something so personal. You have a friendly face. I think that's what it is. Really, I appreciate you listening to me. It's been so hard lately. I felt like I was being too slow just to move on. Like I was weak for grieving. Thank you for giving me permission to grieve. Even just for a little while today. Oh, my street is the one after this. Innocent. One day soon, please come by the convenience store again. When the storm is all over, I'm hoping my tomatoes will be ready to pick. Best said, fuck yeah! Yeah! Fuck you, I'm not crying, you're crying.
We never speak of that. Anyway, if you liked what you just watched, feel free to click or tap here and it will take you to the latest video on my channel. Or you can let the YouTube algorithms choose a video it thinks you'll like. Magic! And of course, you can click or tap over here to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Come join the cult! We're always open to new members. Anywho, I hope to see you all soon. Peace out. Bye-bye!